Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I am Khadija Janice. Hopefully, this cancellation is working in the background because they're doing a lot of construction. As you can, hopefully, you can hear the cars going by. I'm sitting outside to take advantage of the light because I wasn't able to bring all my equipment, so I try to do what I can. But anywho, I just want to touch base with you all and see, let you know rather, what I've been working on. How's it going in Mexico, things of that nature. So first things first, I was able to locate an apartment. Whoop, whoop. So grateful about that just because it was in walking distance. So I did not have to pay a taxi to take me there and back. Look at God. And everything was included, my utilities, internet, water, everything. The deposit was exactly the amount. I received a bonus from work. It was exact amount of the money that I had received from work. What are the odds of that, right? So I won't go too much into detail because I would like to give you all a tour once I move, of course, and then I'll try to do like a little mini vlog of walking through the process, but it's not really far, so it's not too much. I'll just be moving my suitcases from one place to another. So last weekend, I really have to do better with vlogging, y'all, but the thing about it is, when I go places by myself, like I'm kind of iffy about leaving my camera and stuff like that while I'm, in the water, in the pool. So I guess I just have to pray over my little camera and keep it moving, y'all, because these cameras are in high demand right now. I understand that there are some tariffs on the DJI Osmo 3, but I do have my Canon with me as well, but this one is just more compact. But I did go to Playa. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. That was a whole thing, right? So I met this guy, and we decided that we were gonna meet up. Well, he's staying in Cancun, so we were gonna meet up in Cancun, and then go hang out, right? So we ended up going to Isla Mujeres, and the beach was beautiful. The food was great, but I definitely could have went by myself. Like, this guy was from the UK, and everything. I'm sorry if you're from the UK watching, but anything of a stereotype that you would get from somebody when you think of a UK person, he was exactly that, right? It started with the insults about Americans. Americans are stupid, but those are his exact words. Americans are so stupid. Have you been to America? I haven't, but what I see on TV, excuse me, but what I see on TV, I'm like, oh, then you just tell me not to make a preconceived notion about you based on, or rather, a preconceived ideal of you based on the internet and social media. You just told me that, so you doing the same exact thing that you told me not to do. Like, boy, let's be so for real. Let's be so for real. Americans are stupid, but I guarantee you we know how to use pesos. He was acting like a big ass baby because he couldn't figure out how to convert pounds to pesos. And he's calling me at the ATM like, how much money should I get out of the bank? I don't fucking know. You're gonna be here for 10 days. Like, do the math. I mean, if we don't use tomorrow, well, for today, if you don't use it today, you'll use it tomorrow. I don't know. Shit. I don't use pounds. I'm not in London. I don't need to know how to use pounds. The arrogance. He was saying little stuff like, oh, well, I was in Denmark and this, and I'm like, oh, okay. Do you know what that is? I know of it. I don't know where it is. I don't have a ideal to go or a care to go. Do you know where Atlanta is? Do you know where Birmingham, Alabama is? Do you know where the St. Louis Arch is? Like, what are we doing here? Why do we live rent free in these folks' head? I do not sit around thinking about what people in the UK doing. And don't get me started on that accent. It was like he was ignorant, and then the accent made it worse. Then he had a dad bod with no kids, young. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give me a younger guy because that's what the girlies are doing. It's not gonna work for me. Well, maybe if I find a mature one, because he was not that. He relied on me to do everything You are in another country. It took you 11 hours to get here. Why? You just met me. You need to be trying to make an impression. Why do everything for everyone at home? I don't know you. Teeth could definitely use some whitening, some braces, all that good stuff. I'm like, sir, you don't really have a lot. Well, his teeth, I mean, the braces, he probably don't need braces, but he definitely needs some teeth whitening. It was just, and then he is like, crackhead behavior when it comes to smoking. Like, I thought smoking marijuana was so, I thought it was gonna like fizzle out or die out once it became legal, but apparently not. People are still smoking it like crack in the 80s. Because who comes to Mexico, right? And buys drugs that you can't get from the pharmacy, right? Who does that? He did it before he left his hotel. He did it while we were on the island. I'm like, they said it's legal here. Okay. So that's the reason why they have big ass canines walking around sniffing on folks to see if they have drugs in their possession, but it's legal. Okay. Well, you must well go ahead and do some cocaine as well. Do a meth. I don't know. Do they have meth in Mexico? Huh, or whatever. But it was just I was so frustrated because I'm like, I haven't hung out with anybody who wasn't gay in years, right? If you don't know, I have not been dating, abstaining, all of that good stuff. So I just want to be around some male energy, have a good time, like let my hair down, or the lack thereof, and just have a good time, right? Some masculine energy. I could have did everything that we did by myself and had a ball. I didn't need you to pay for anything. I didn't need you to pay for anything. I was so frustrated because I'm like, you are blowing my high. And oh, he went to stay off his phone. That was another reason why I was just super irritated. I'm like, I could have did this by myself. I'm not on my phone. I'm looking at you on your phone. We rented like a little golf cart to like ride around and stuff like that. He rented. This is his first time driving on the opposite side of what he's used to, right? You're trying to drive with one hand so that you can record for Snapchat. First of all, who still uses Snapchat to post? So I'm trying to get content. I said, do you make money off of content? Okay, well, you need to put the phone down because you don't know what you're doing. You never drove a golf cart and you never drove on this side of the street before. So just, you almost flipped us over in that golf cart. Let me tell y'all something. This boy was not going to make it back to the UK if he had made me fall off that damn golf cart. Right? So I'm just like, it was just a combination of everything. And I was like, and then my bus, because I had to get back to Tulum, because I definitely wasn't spending the night in Cancun. I was like, I'm frustrated, I'm tired, but I definitely tried to make the most of it. I got to swim in the ocean. I had some really good food. My food was delicious. If I can remember, I'm going to input the footage that I took on my phone. Remember it, Khadijah. And so, yeah, that's that. And the bus, I prayed. I'm like, Lord, please, because the schedule was saying 8 o'clock. That means I will make it home around 10, and then I still have to get home from the bus station. So I was like, oh, gosh. And the thing about it is, it would not have been that bad of experience. I wouldn't have minded if we were kicking it, having a good time. I'm like, okay, well, it was worth it. But I'm like, you wasted my time. Like, I could have done all of this by myself and had a good time. But that's my first date in years. And that's how it ended, right? He was definitely blocked. He's blocked, blocked, super blocked. I had started kind of conversing with some people back in Houston that I met online. Blocked. I'm about to give up on dating. I think I just don't have the energy or the patience for it. But that's that. And what else? I found a place. Did I say that already? I'm sleepy, y'all, and I'm also trying to, if you see me like kind of looking over, they're doing construction at the place that I'm staying at temporarily. And so I'm trying to hurry up. I don't know if they're on a lunch break or not, but they got like the jackhammer thing, if that's what you call it or whatever, and it's blowing me. And I'm sleepy. I worked out, I had lunch. But that's neither here nor there. I got a parasite. So I have been sick all week. Energy has been shot. Then I injured my knee. I guess I was doing too much, lifted too much. Because normally I do like a warm-up set, then I do a heavy set, and then I do my heaviest set, and just see how it feels. And I effed up, y'all. So it's definitely been a long week for me not being able to work out. That's why it's just so important to take advantage of and just be grateful of our bodies and take care of our bodies, because when we're not able to do it, you're like, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. A great example is my mom. She had to go to the doctor because she had her blood pressure was up too high, and she was really sick. And I've been on her about her food and her exercise and stuff like that. But now it's to a point where you have to do it. It should never get to the point where you have to do it. We get to do it. Like, I have so much fun. Y'all see the videos. I even put in all the stuff. I have a ball. I get to move my body. I get to be active. I get to be the best version of myself. It's not a chore, and I get it. Everybody doesn't enjoy it as much as I do, and that's fine. But just please do something, right? So I had to take some medication for that. I've been doing some stretching with my knee, not doing too much on it. And so I did like a little full body workout today, and it was good. So I went to Playa. So I went to Playa first last week, before I went to Cancun, and they tried to show me how to play spades and all that good stuff. So I have been meeting like a lot of black women out here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all this one more story, and then I'm done, because this video is getting pretty long, right? I met this guy in Playa. He lives in Playa, and now I'm like, okay, I'm cool with just meeting folks. I'm all about learning the lay of the land, whatever the case may be, right? And low key, I just gave him my number because you don't know who you're gonna see again. The black community is especially small in Playa and Tulum, right? Everybody knows everybody. It's like any other city in the world. Eventually, everybody knows everybody. And so I'm like, I don't know if I'm not interested how he's gonna take it. And I'm getting so tired of being nice to men that I'm not interested in, because I'm not sure how they're gonna take rejection if I'm gonna make it home. Like, I'm so sick of that shit. Like, excuse my language, but not. But anywho, and this just proves my point. So he was like, yeah, we can link up. You just have a friend. You want to learn your way around. Well, I'm like, all right, cool. He texts me the next day. Oh, you want to have a beach day? I'm like, well, I just left the store. I'm just trying to chill out. It's kind of hot. And at this time of year, the seagrass, am I saying that right? Seagrass is just out of control. And so I'm like, yeah, I just left the store. I'm getting ready to make me some lunch, And he was like, oh, you're out here and you're cooking? I'm like, yeah, like, I don't just eat out every day. Now, I do eat out. I have been eating out more than I normally would since I've been here. It's because I'm still learning, like, the food that they have here. Sometimes I get really fickle with food, and I'll buy stuff and I don't want it, and then I'm hungry. I'm like, I got the money, I got the resources. Girl, just order you some food, because I feel guilty about ordering out. But this is neither here or there. And so, I can include the screenshots, and I think I am. This man tells me, oh yeah, they're taking lunch. Let me hurry up. So he tells me that I should come over and cook for him, because he started cooking, and we can hang out and watch a movie. We can. I don't fucking know you. Not to say I've never done it, but you live from your mistakes, right? And I'm definitely not a go-to. You think I came to Mexico to be Netflixing and chilling with somebody? You didn't even offer to buy me a Corona, a 2-for-1 margarita, and you want me to come to your place? You don't even know me. You smoke dope. I could be working for the police. Like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly where he lives. Or I could be working for the cartel and get you jammed up. Like, man, I need to stop doing that. It irritated me so bad. I said, I don't cook for men, and 2, I don't cook for strange men. And he was like, oh, are we 12? You tried to gaslight me. No, I'm not 12. I am living in another country by myself. I'm definitely not 12. I just started responding. And he was like, I'm not a stranger. God put me in your life for a reason, and this. Just kept talking to himself. I'm not responding. I was so disappointed, and low key, my feelings were hurt. And not because of him in particular, it's just the fact that black men don't try to protect us at all. You as a black man left America for a reason, right? Because you ultimately wanted something different and you feel like America wasn't serving you. So why would you put me in that position? Like, damn, can we ever just, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm good. No. It's just a fuck no. Like, for real. And I wasn't even on that type of time. I didn't really find him attractive, so I really wasn't even trying to deal with him like that anyway. But he just really made himself unattractive. So that's what I've been dealing with. For the most part, my experiences have been great. But do you see where my negative experiences come from? Dealing with black men. And I know y'all gonna be in the comments talking about you bitter, but I'm just speaking on my experience. I'm giving y'all examples of what I have dealt with in another country that's not a black country. Hispanic men, they speak, hola, amiga, buenos dias, como estás? Open the doors, let me help you. Can I help you? But these coons. But that's neither here or there. I have been enjoying my time in Mexico, y'all. It's only gonna get better. I'm really excited to move. My little place is so cute. Like I said, I went ahead and paid my deposit and everything like that. I have been meeting some really cool people. I think eventually I might end up in Playa just because I kind of like hanging out over there a little bit more. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm back taking Spanish lessons. Well, I just met with a girl yesterday that I liked. And I'm also going to resume my swim lessons. So, I got a lot going on. And hopefully this video wasn't too long. Like I say, I'm not trying to bash black men or men in particular, but it's just getting really hard to stay optimistic when you keep dealing with experiences like this. Like, I'm not being rude. I'm not being mean. I'm in my soft girl era, like for real. And I just don't want no smoke. I don't argue with folks. It's just like, I can go back home if I want to do that. But I'm going to leave you all so I can take me a nap before they start back drilling in the ground. And I am going to be posting some more content, some more vlogs. I need to get, if y'all come to Mexico, let me know, because I need y'all to bring me something, okay? Send it to a pickup locker and y'all can meet me and bring it. Because I need a case. I left it at home. I need a case for my camera because I'm so afraid I'm going to drop it and I can't get another one while I'm here. So I'm just going to start vlogging. Hopefully nothing happens to my camera. If so, I just have to get another one and I just use my Canon. So I love you all. I hope you stay tuned into my journey. I will be going more in depth about expenses, what I spend on a daily, a weekly. But I mean, I only been here for a month so far, so I'm just trying to get some good data points on that. Do some vlogging of me moving around, because I try to do something at least once a week. I might take advantage of me being here when I could just hop on a bus, hop on a ferry, and I'm in another city enjoying the ocean, or a lagoon, or a cenote, or whatever the case may be. So just stay posted, stay tuned. If you have any questions or anything you'd like me to make a video about, leave it in the comments. Follow me on my TikTok, KDY Fitness, Khadija Denise _ I do post like travel stuff on the, but y'all know, whatever. Y'all know what it is. Girl, you getting overstimulated. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go now. I love y'all. Until next time. Nope. They keep saying millennials do that. I love y'all. Until next time. Adios. Hasta mañana. Hasta pronto. Now I'm not gonna see y'all tomorrow. Maybe if I make another video. Hasta pronto.